Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium here, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome everyone. It's going to be a timeless reading intended for whenever you find it. I kind of feel that this one really is timeless. Although I was connecting with the full moon energies. For those of you that watch me and you like to know what energies I'm connecting with, and obviously we have the full moon on Thursday, which is our May full moon Sagittarius. So very strongly I'm feeling that, but there's a lot of activations that are going on collectively. Okay, there's a lot of spiritual ascensions that are going on, and collectively this coming together, it's like all of these energies collectively, as we come together on these different vibrational frequencies, we're really like finding out more pieces of the story. All right. See, if you're in alignment with me in this channel, right? If you're not one of my enemies, as I'm here, I always magnetically pull my enemies, right? As they're part of my contracts for healing and all that. But anyway, if you're guided here, then you're part of this energetic frequency, this level that I'm currently on. So you may be finding out that you're one of these missing pieces or whatever to the story. Because there's a lot of pieces that are at play that go on with this, right? So, of course, I read for the 144,000 frequency, right? So for a lot of you, my 144,000, you're going to get guided here for this. Right, where a lot of us, we're working together and like we're finding out the pieces, right? That's why we're feeling this connectedness and that we're building off of each other within these readings, right? Okay, so I'm going to get right into what I was feeling today is definitely this Greek energy, right? Which now I know why me being in like a Greek city and things like that. So many things have been getting activated for me, right? Which, with the beginnings, right? Because a lot of us, we're awakening to the inner goddesses within, right? And a lot of us are realizing that we're very much, descendant of these ancient Greek gods, goddesses, right? So a lot of you could be finding out your positions of powers. You could be finding out that a lot of this trials and tribulations that you have been going through, your challenges, your struggles, your oppositions, all of these things have really been amping you up and building up to you activating and unlocking these gifts. A lot of you could be realizing that now you're awakening to these goddesses, these energies, and you're starting to realize that you are capable of having these skills, abilities, things like that, because there's definitely this strong initiation that needs to go on before you can reach different levels of consciousness and understanding. Okay, so for a lot of you, like, I feel that I'm going to always put my projection towards the divine feminines because that's mainly what I read for, right? But if you're a masculine on here, you can flip the energies. Even though I say feminine, it's just energies, right? And depending on like what you embody, like for the longest time, I was defining myself as a masculine because I was so much of my divine masculine energy that it took me a while to mellow out my feminine side. But now it's like I'm awakening the inner goddess, right? And a lot of it too is me realizing that the true divine feminines have a balance of both light and dark, right? But I wanted to talk to you for a lot of you that come in alignment with this. Like, it's not just one descendant. You need to realize that we've split into many different descendants of these very, very powerful beings, right? So, okay, let me get into the download I was getting today was about Persephone and Hades, right? So the rulers of the underworld, right? So you could be finding out that you have these very, very powerful energies of the dark and the light. It's like I was getting in my reading earlier that you've almost scared yourself with some of the abilities and gifts that you have, the strength and the courage. Like if you feel like just you're awakening this beast. And it's interesting too, my readings I did a couple days ago were the beast and the Belle and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and I was like, you almost have Belle and the Beast within you, right? And it's like you've awakened, you've balanced out, right? And it's like you get gifted these downloads, these messages when you're to the level of understanding, like you can't just go around, you know what I mean? It's not like you're just born like I'm getting like a star is born, right? Something to do with that. But it's like you have to prove your worthiness to unlock these gifts, and it's like the gods initiate these gifts within you. Like, yeah, you may be born with a DNA, you may have a royal bloodline, and this stuff within your DNA encodings, but they're not going to get unlocked for you unless they're appointed by the gods, right? Like you have to get approved after your initiations to get these things activated. It's like you have to prove your worthiness to be able to be a descendant of one of these gods, right? So there's a lot of people that are getting in the way or have been creating a lot of these blocks and challenges and obstacles to try to get in the way. I want to look it up a little bit here. But yeah, what I was getting with the Persephone, right? And Hades, you know, like there's a whole story behind that. Maybe you want to look that up, right? But Persephone is the fertility goddess, right? And she's the ruler of the underworld. But it's where she's, there was something to do with Hades, right? Where he had a bunch of tests and trials, right? And so he had a lot of the, like the karmics or whatever that came in, because they're all contracts, right? And it messed up his contracts, right? Okay. All right. I just want to get into the cards now. I don't want to get too much into it because I was just getting a little bit of download. I don't feel like that's everybody's story. Not everybody is going to be on the Persephone, Hades, Greek god line, but for some of you, it's going to be just that. For others of you, I'm going to be touching on some of the other gods and goddesses as well, right? So I channel a lot of them. I work with gods, okay? So, and it was interesting as they guided me to this deck today. I actually felt it the other day and I didn't pull it, so they guided me more to it today. The Tarot of Dreams. I don't often use this one, right? Whenever I get this one, there's definitely like I feel a spiritual battle throughout, like a duel, like a fighting, right? Because there's really like, there's a lot of things that are going on, like a lot of new contracts are coming in. A lot of people are fighting and defending contracts, not wanting them to close out. We're definitely coming to this very, very powerful time where things are going to be unlocked, right? Mass awakenings, like everybody's going to be seeing like the show, right? They don't realize that this new age spirituality and all of that, it's really from the very, very beginning. All the ancients from the very beginning are incarnating now at this time, right? It's been a process. It's like the final contracts are getting put in place for who's going to be fully embodying all of these these characters from the very beginning. And it has to do with the reset, right? Okay. And so show me Knight of Cups. See, something with seahorses, right? I've been seeing a lot of in the collective, we've been getting seahorse symbolism, right? And it's very interesting too. It's seahorses. They're bringing me to like the mating and how they mate, right? It's like, you know, the male carry all of like the eggs and they birth, right? The abundance. So it's kind of like how you unlock things for each other, right? You're like divine feminines, like you're the ones that can birth new worlds, right? And they were also giving me the New World Order, the New World Project. For some of you, you're part of the New World Order. You're part of the leaders of the New World, right? So you could be finding out that you're getting appointed this and you're getting ready to go through a major leveling up, right? Because we're all getting moved, like they're showing me like chess, like we're getting ready to hit checkmate, and that initiates the New World Order. Like everybody's getting their positions of power. But it's not just like down to 2 players. There's many key players. If you were to look at a chess game, they're showing me all the different pieces. There is an order of ranking. For some of you, your order of ranking has went up and now you're playing a different player. Okay, you've taken out one of your competitions and now your ranking has went up. Okay, so see, I always get all of this final end game, like very serious, right? And I've been getting a lot of you you have the dragon realm working with you, and see, that looks like a seahorse, but there is dragon, like fire breathing dragon coming out of that, right? All right, see, look at this leveling up. You see the stairs, right? And the 2 doorways. And it's like the red and the blue, right? For some of you, you have, all right, because there's 2 different sides, right, between the battle, the light and the dark. For some of you, it's like you literally have the dark side, like let's say Team Dark. Some of these cults that actually see that your power has been undefeatable, that they're actually trying to recruit you to their side to use you, right? And because, you know, it's all about balance. And whoever I'm talking to has the perfect balance of light and dark at this time. You could have done something or went through something where you finally balanced out, where you're that perfect light and dark. Like I told you, I'm very strongly, I keep hearing Persephone, right? As she was the balance of both, right? She spent half in Hades, half, you know, in the earthly realm, right? So this is something where I feel like you're at this choice point, like you have a choice, right? And that's why it was like red door, blue door. But they're both this leveling up, right? Look at, and she was the power of like of fertility, abundance, like the earth. You know, she was the daughter of Zeus, right? Look at this. Look at that, like the ivy leaves here, the clouds, the fire, the earth. See, I'm getting this cycle's now closed out. Like you have all of this power, right? The universe has bestowed this power upon you. Wow. See, you've had many challenges and obstacles that have been within your way, but they've been tests. It's like you've learned how to take all these challenges and these obstacles to level you up, right? The biggest thing was needing to let go of fear here. Something went on with the moons, right? You could have really been getting attacked around moon cycles. You could have been like fearing the moon. You could have isolated a lot. You could have been somebody that was been in heavy isolation, right? But it was kind of like for your protection. It's interesting in the reading I did last week where I was talking about the merging of Alice and what was it, Neverland? Or no, it wasn't that one. It was Alice. Alice and Beauty and the Beast, right? The merging of that. Because it's like for some of you, like you were down in a rabbit hole, like you were down in the darkness, but you were healing, you were preparing. It's like you were like in an incubation period, right? And it's like you're getting ready to emerge from that, but you're emerging from it far more powerful. Like you're coming out like unstoppable. You could be coming out with new spirit. This is somebody like when you realize that you're a perfect balance of the light and the dark, like you can command demons at will. Like you're very much untouchable. Yeah, look, they're showing me the devil card here, right? Like you have really mastered. See, and the cage is open now. You've learned how to master this energy within, right? For some of you, you could be having the darkness come to you, wanting to contract with you. Like I said, is it's like you have the understanding of everything. Like the belief systems, like they've demonized that, right? They've demonized the darkness, where that's actually the ruler of justice, right? It's like you wouldn't have light without dark, right? And it's about that balancing. Like whoever I'm talking to, like you're walking karma, you're walking justice. Like divine used you, like you walk into, you know, you could have found that you're like, I'm hearing bad mama jamma. I don't know what spirit guy put that through. I've never used that before. But it's like they put you in certain areas where you expose cults and leaders and corruption. You get put into some of the darkest places and get tested, and you're constantly transmuting the energy. I'm getting a strong transmuter, a good worker, too, definitely a light worker. Okay, energy here. And it's like you transform these areas, these situations, these people, right? And you definitely battle out demons and darkness and, you know, but you've stayed in the love and the light, right? And that's why you've been tested, and that's why the universe has, you know, it's like, that's why you have, you've proven yourself to the dark, to the underworld, that you've stayed in this beautiful loving and light energy. So that's why it's like you have access to both realms. You can use both realms. It also has to do with this goddess. I'm telling you, you went through some sort of activation, initiation too, or you've been bestowed upon this gift. All right, but it's like what I'm getting here is like you've been given this this justice, right? Or you're getting ready to get. You're getting ready to get so much. And it has to do with a lot of the hard work that you have done here, right? Like judgment. Judgment is definitely here, right? Because you're in this beautiful, loving energy too. Like for some of you, like there are certain people that it's like even though you've judged them, they're going through karma, things like that, tower moments. Like they just won't let go of your energy. You know, like Persephone, like she. You know, she had many people that were set up against her, right? Enemies that were sent her way. And all of them fell in love with her. And it was like every single soul that came into alignment with her fell in love with her, even her ops, right? So that is why, like, that she couldn't be defeated. She was too loving, right? She even had love and compassion for her enemies. I feel like you're one that you don't wish revenge. You send, like, your enemies more love and light and more healing. And that's what makes you so powerful, right? They're showing me the World card again. You know, this is a very, very powerful card. A lot of readers read it as just an ending, a new beginning. But what emerges from that, the World card is also like an initiation. This is the universe initiating you. Most readers don't use that because they don't go back to the ancient ways of using tarot. But that's why you have all 4 elements on here. You're somebody that you were just initiated by the universe. You were bestowed upon this gift, like they selected you. Judgment, yes. Judgment. Confirmation on my phone there, right? Wow, 3 of Cups. You're getting ready to have this major celebration, like riches, so much stuff. Trophies, like I'm getting like for some of you, like there could have been statues of you, right? Or there's going to be statues that are made of you. You're causing a major movement. I told you, I'm getting strong new world order, right? Look at this with the tower moment, the tower card, right? And the lightning bolts, right? Isn't that Zeus, the lightning bolts? Getting that. Lovers, Ace of Swords. What else? Okay. And the palace cards. Right before this reading started, too, I heard that the palaces have to do with the New World Order, right? And there's 4 palace cards that are in this deck. It's the only deck that I have the palaces. And it's like, they're whole new worlds, right? I'm getting like Atlantean, Lemurian. You're definitely somebody that has ancient codes from within, from Atlantean, Lemurian times. You're definitely going to be activating these. See, you hold these. This is definitely like a royal bloodline, right? You come from a royal bloodline. Not everybody could be activated in this. There were certain key players I'm getting too. Certain key players that could only be activated. It's like, let me put it this way. Like, not everybody comes from, you know, like everybody wants to believe that they're favored. Everyone, you know, child of God, things like that. Like, yeah, we all come from the Creator, but there's certain ones that we hate. You have these very ancient DNA, bloodlines. You come from these very, very powerful bloodlines, right? But it's like you were in competition with other key players and other like initiates, but you won. You won that. Wow. Right? Okay. Yeah. See? And now there's leveling up. Like, you're leveling up here. And it's like, and you get a pick now. So you get to pick which side you want to go on, right? Light or dark. Either way, it's like you get to be used, right? So this is very powerful. It's like you have the understanding. You have the keys for both realms. You can pick whichever realm you want to be in more, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Or maybe you just keep going through both. It has to do with just, you have these royal keys, right? Has to do with this, wow. I'm hearing like congratulations, all this celebration. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Look at this huge door it's opened up for you. This is definitely like you're going to be coming together with others, with other initiates. You're going to be surrounded with other key players. Like, it's time. Like, this coming together, 18:20 on the clock as I say that. This coming together, like, it's for the final game. I'm hearing, like, the final chapter, right? Like, it's, and here's another palace, right? Told you something with the palaces. Palace of Wands. Like, the grand design, the big show, like it's coming. Wow, Palace of Swords. 2 palaces here. I told you these are the highest cards. New World Order. You're definitely part. You're definitely part of the New World Order. And the Tower again. This old foundation, this old structure is coming down. But see, there's going to be this big show, right? And then there's something with cults, and you know, I've been getting some with the Marvels and then Justice. I was seeing some other, you know, another beautiful reader, so a family member of mine, like he was talking about the Justice League, right? And how the one where he was talking about Superman, where they had defeated Superman, but then they had to resurrect him, whatever, because they needed him for the other side, for battling of otherworldly. I'm hearing. Like, it's not just our battle here. It's like an intergalactic thing. That's why I'm getting very much star-seeded. And these kind of look like, when you look at the palace, right, it looks kind of intergalactic, right? It looks from this out of this world. Because everybody doesn't understand, like everything is interconnected. All realms, worlds, like Earth, it's more than just Earth. The way that it affects cosmos, everything, like we're all interconnected, right? And this is like a huge spiritual battle of forces, right? It's more than most can even comprehend or understand. Like, I'm trying to not have this one be too metaphysical, spiritual, intergalactic. Right? So if you don't understand this reading, it's not for you. Don't worry about it. You're only going to understand it if you're on the level of consciousness to understand it. Where I'm talking about, like, you were needing some sort of confirmation, right? Definitely spend time talking with your spirit team, your spiritual leaders. Look at this Emperor card too. It's so powerful. I told you I get like really big spiritual warfare battle fights with these cards, right? Like, it looks like a whole new world emerging, and he looks huge. I'm getting Anunnaki or something. That could be like the bloodlines that you come from. You might want to look that up. Anunnaki, like the giants, the huge, like you could have them working with you. Palace of Swords again. They're showing me that again. But see, like, he's holding 2 wands. Like, you have this power to command. Very much. Wow. Look at all of that. Look at all the gold and all the trophies. I'm getting, like, royal, very, very royal energy. I don't know how this plays in, but it's like red carpet type of energy, like big screen. Like, it looks like maybe you're going to be getting some sort of awards or some sort of an award ceremony. Like, you're going to be getting some sort of acknowledgement, right? Maybe this final show is going to be like a big movie or something to do with a movie, right? I mean, I don't know if this is a different story, right? But there's something very much going on with the acknowledgement. You're getting some sort of, look at these dolphins too. These look like ancient dolphins on the wheel card, and I told you getting something, and then it looks like a compass and a key. You're unlocking spiritual gifts from, like the codes that we have that we're encoded with, this sacred DNA, this ancient DNA. Like, we hold the codes from the very beginning, the Atlantean Lemurian times, like before the fall of Atlantis. Like, that's why I've been saying, like, the 144,000 gotta hold the frequency at this time, because we're shifting into this new world, right? And we hold the keys, and it's like we're not going to have another fall of Atlantis, right? And we're going to build it and create it in a new way, right? So, yeah, that's definitely what's coming through. See, it looks like maybe it's been challenging for you to hold this justice, this structure. Like, it looks like it's very heavy. His eyes are closed, holding this balance. I'm getting for some of you, like, it's been hard for you to hold your balance. But look, 3 of Cups. Like, you're coming together with other team players, right? All you had to do is hold the frequency. And then once you're on that frequency, we've been aligning and coming together. And we're coming together to lift each other up, right? And that's what I mean. Like, you're coming together with like-minded, with other key players here. Right? 23:31 on the clock as I say that. Right? Like, that's how we find each other, right? Is on that frequency, on that realm, right? So, wow. Yeah. 3 of Swords. So, you're definitely Hermit. For some of you, like, you are healing. You're the enemy, the ops, right? And trying to stop you from realizing your abilities and your gifts, and the powers that you have within was pulling on heartbreak, bringing chaos and conflict constantly. If you're around people that are constantly bringing up the past, constantly putting you in a lowered state, right? It's because they were trying to stop this activation. They've been trying to knock off the chosen ones off this frequency. For some of you, you've had multiple forces coming against you through families, friends, your environment, right? Anybody that left a doorway of pain, right? Stress, worry, yeah, look at all this battling, heartbreak, betrayals, all of this stuff, everything trying to bring you off course. But like I said, this initiate, right? Like, you were initiated in because amongst all of this, like, you never let it steal your vibration of love, right? You didn't let this heartbreak, this pain, all of this stuff in 3D, you know, the devil, dark forces use the material, money, sex, love, passion, all those things, all the things in the physical. So for some of you, you could have went through many losses, trials, tribulations, all sorts of things around money, finances, resources, all things physical, you know, but you didn't let it caused betrayals and heartbreak, but you kept healing from that. You kept using these as leveling ups, right? And yeah, see, there's the Four of Cups here. Like, there's some sort of justice for what was stolen from you, what was taken from you, right? I have the Two of Cups here. That, you know, there's so much. The intergalactic, look at the stars behind that. Like, for some of you, you're merging with other beings too. I'm getting like your galactic family, your star family coming in. For some of you too, like I did a twin flame reading earlier, right? I'm still feeling very strongly twin flame. I think I got a lot of people following me, right, that are on the twin flame journey too, right? For some of you, like, remember I've said that for some of you, like, your twin flame, like, it's literally meant to be a catalyst for you. For some of you, you know, you won't have union, but for some of you, you coming into union with yourself, you're coming into union with your twin flame, because there's some of you, your twin flame is intergalactic from another realm, not in this realm even, right? So some of you they could have always been helping you in another realm. So there's this coming together, right? I read from many different frequencies, right? So take whatever's for you. But that's why I say, like, you have to abandon the journey and not get focused on who, why, when, because the enemy can mirror all of your energies at you, you know, and this is you figuring out things, but it's always about helping you. So you've really harnessed this love from within. Yeah, something happened. You went through an ego death, right? Like, you've went through it 7 times, and that's like the key number. Like, you have to go through like 7 deaths, right? And that's happened. Things with 7s or something with 7s, it activates something within you. So for some of you, whatever happened, you went through like your last major rebirth that you needed, and now victory and success. It's like I have to go through it 7 times and it's gotten every aspect, like everything that could have controlled you. Like, I don't know, I heard the 7 deadly sins or something like that. Like, maybe you had to go through all of those, or you had to serve some sort of karma for all of those. Something to do with 7s, but now you're coming out victorious. Like, these betrayals, like, nobody can catch you off guard. Nobody can take you off the path of righteousness. Wow. It's powerful. All right, guys. Well, I just seen 2737. I don't like to pull on your energy too much. I like to keep my readings around 30 minutes. So that's what I had for this one. I'm sure they're going to pull me back into this energy again, giving more readings for you guys, right? But that's what wanted to come through. I'm sending love and light through for all of you. Definitely watch whatever you feel guided to. But if you are finding this reading, right, and you're not subscribed to me, then you're one of these powerful key players, because not everybody finds my content. I'm protected for that reason, because I'm so magnetic, right? So I've asked Source very much to protect my energy. So if you come in alignment with this, you're one of these key players. So you're going to want to watch more. And even though all my readings might not pertain to you, you still get the spiritual lessons and messages and things like that, right? Especially when I get into tarot. But I do a lot of different channeled messages to different things, different style readings over here. So take whatever's for you. But they guided you in for this reading. Know that. World card again. How many times does this world card come out? I told you, somebody is so powerful and initiated, and the universe has selected you for something. So maybe I'll get into some other decks and find out more about what this is, but it has to do with the New World Order, right? And they're going to be giving me more channel messages about that, and I'm sure I'll have a New World Order if they let it go. Anyways, love and light to all of you. Bye.